Guys, we're going to do something special today. We're going to make some really cool and delicious sweet and spicy jalapeno raspberry thumb butter cookies. Pretty easy stuff. You only need a cup and a half of flour, half cup of cornstarch, half cup of powdered sugar, an egg yolk, and some vanilla. The process is a little bit trickier. You got to do the butter first with the powdered sugar. You got to cream all that together first. So everything goes in order. Okay, so we got that. Then you do the egg yolk. That's one of the main steps here. And you go back into that. So we're just going to use a little spatula here. Let's get it off the sides, give it one more little whirl. This is like the most work of it all, really just mixing this stuff up. You won't finish it with your hand mixer, you're going to finish it with your hands. It's just the way it's got to be done. Anybody that's worked with butter cookies or anything like that, they know that's actually a pretty tricky process. Quiet down. Dog's pissy today. Alright, next we're going to do half tablespoon of vanilla. Don't use imitation vanilla in anything you cook. You're just wasting your time. I have a little bit more vanilla, just a touch. Actually, vanilla is really easy to make. Not hard. Madagascar. Vanilla beans and some vodka. You mix them up, let them sit for about 2 months, and the longer it sits, the richer that taste is going to be. Now, I'm going to add the baking soda, or I'm sorry, the cornstarch, just a little bit at a time. I might reserve some if it looks right. There you go, guys. Now we're going to finish that by hand. We don't need any more cornstarch. That played out pretty well. So I'm just going to grab a glove, do this one-handed. You know, I don't like this stuff gets a little bit of splashy, messy, and I really don't want to clean up the KitchenAid from doing it. So I'm just going to let this kind of go together. And this is going to tighten up itself pretty quick. Okay? So we have the dough now. Now it's just a matter of letting it sit for a couple minutes. I'm going to put that in the refrigerator. And we'll get out our cookie sheet. And we'll start dropping little golf ball size, thumbing them, and putting in our hot jalapeno raspberry preserves. And you're going to have a sweet and spicy cookie. Excellent for Super Bowl. We have these cookies all done, rolled into little golf balls. So once you do that, take your thumb and you do that. All right. They're still going to be sticky. A lot of butter in there. Just open it up. Like so. Thumb, index finger, it really don't matter. These are going to be pretty fair size ones. Alright. Sometimes you can put your finger in a little bit of oil to do that. I just don't like to do that. I'd rather fight it a little bit than to put any oil into this. There's already plenty of butter. I don't need to add anything else in there that's going to be fattening to me. Okay. So make your little deep holes. This one we're going to widen up. This paper sucks. You know, one time you buy it, it's great. And next time you buy the same brand, and it's just terribly garbage. So, that's how we got that going. The bigger they are, the bigger the hole you want to make in the middle. Obviously, hold a little bit more filling. All right, take that glove off. And I'm pretty sure you kind of know what you got to do next, right? So we're going to take our jalapeno raspberry preserves and dump it right in there. You spill a little bit, nobody cares. It ain't like you're taking these to the market and selling them, right? And when you're done, these are going to go in the oven. 12, 15 minutes. All depends on your oven, man. You know, and then once they cool completely, you can put some powdered sugar on them, or you can do it while it's hot and it'll give them a glaze. Add a little bit more sweet to that spice of the jalapeno jam or preserves, whatever you're using. You can make your own jalapeno preserves or jam. It's real easy. You have a food dehydrator. All you do is dehydrate your cut in half. Dehydrate your jalapenos or serranos. You dry them out. You throw them in a food processor. Get them close. Then you buy an inexpensive coffee bean grinder and finish them up into a powder. And you can add that powder to anything to create spice. So I'm going to drop these in the oven, and we'll see you in about 15 minutes. All done. Beautiful. To be honest with you, it took a few extra minutes. I made them way bigger than normal, but I only want to do one tray. I have to watch my sugar intake, so I can't have a lot. I'm only going to eat one or two. The rest will be for people who drop by. Yeah, I'll take a bite in a second. And I'll tell you what, you're missing if you ain't making these. These are light, fluffy, delicate, and delicious. And sweet with heat. All right, guys, here it goes. Sweet with heat, baby. Let's see how this works out. Look at that. Crumbling. Melts in your mouth. Try them. Be nice to each other.